remaining groups of animals. In previous class, we discussed about adaptation, habitat and 4 groups of animals also. So, based on the habitat, all animals divided into, yes, 4 major groups. What are they? Yes, terrestrial animals, aquatic animals, amphibians and arboreal animals. In previous class, we discussed about terrestrial animals and their adaptation also. So today we will learn the remaining groups of animals. So the second group of animals is, yes, aquatic animals. So let's discuss about this aquatic animals. What do you mean by aquatic animals? Yes, the animals that live in water. Such type of animals we can call aquatic animals. And which are the aquatic animals we can see in our surroundings? Yes, fish, crab, then turtles, dolphin, whales, all these are the aquatic animals. And these aquatic animals also show some adaptation. This adaptation helps them to live in water. So my dear children, let's discuss about this adaptation. The first adaptation of aquatic animals. Aquatic animals most of them have fins or limbs. These fins or limbs help them to swim in water. What do you mean by fins? Or where we can see these fins? Yes, we can see the fins in fish body. No? In both sides of the fish body we can see the fins. Using the fins, fish can swim easily. And limbs we can see in turtle. Turtle have limbs. What do you mean by limbs? Yes, limbs means the arms and legs. Okay, so these limbs we can see in turtle. So using the limbs, turtle also can swim. Okay, so my dear children, the first adaptation of aquatic animals, most of the aquatic animals have limbs or fins. Using the limbs or fins, they can swim in water. Then, second adaptation of aquatic animals. Aquatic animals have a special body design. That means their body shape. Its shape is a streamline shape. That shape helps them to cut through water. And this shape also helps them to swim easily and quickly. So my dear children, the second adaptation of aquatic animals body have a special shape. That shape we can call streamline shape. This streamline shape helps them to swim very easily and quickly, and they can cut the water very easily. So this is the second adaptation of aquatic animal. Now move to the last adaptation of aquatic animal. Aquatic animals such as fish. Fish have a special breathing organ. This breathing organ's name is gills. So using these gills they can breathe. But whales and dolphin, they have lungs. Using their lungs they breathe. So my dear children, the last adaptation of aquatic animals, they have a special breathing organ. For example, fish have a special breathing organ that we can call gills. And whales and dolphin have lungs. Their breathing organ is lungs. So these are the 3 adaptations of aquatic animals. Now we can move to the third group of animals. Which is the third group of animals? Yes, amphibians. What is the meaning of amphibians? Amphibians means the animals that live both on land and in water. Such type of animals we can call amphibians. And which are the amphibians? Yes, frog, toad, etc. These are the amphibians. And these animals also show some special features. That means adaptation. And this adaptation helps them water. So my dear children, let's look about their adaptation. Amphibians adaptation. The first adaptation of amphibians. Most of the amphibians such as frogs have a webbed feet. Using this webbed feet, they can swim or paddle in water. What do you mean by webbed feet? Yes, webbed feet means it is a special type of feet. In this type of feet, webbed feet, we can see a very thin skin that connect all the toes. A thin skin jointed these toes, and we can see a webbed like feet. Okay, so my dear children, this webbed feet help this amphibians to swim in water. And the second adaptation is most of the amphibians have a moist skin. What is the meaning of moist skin? Moist means wet, watery. Okay, so this type of skin, wet skin, we can call moist skin. So this moist skin help them to breathe. When they live in water, this moist skin help them to breathe air. And when they live on land, they use their lungs. Okay, so my dear children, in amphibians such as frog, we can see two types of breathing organ. The first breathing organ is their moist skin. When they live in water, frogs use their moist skin to breathe air. But when they live on land, frogs use their lungs to breathe air. So this is the second adaptation of amphibians. And the last adaptation is amphibians such as frogs back leg. Back legs are so stronger than their front legs. These strong legs, back legs, help them to jump on the land. Okay, so my dear children, the last adaptation of amphibians, frogs back legs are so strong. Using these strong legs, they can jump on land. Okay, so these are the three adaptations of amphibians. Now we can move to the last type of animals. Which is the last group of animals? Yes, arboreal animals. What do you mean by arboreal animals? Yes, these animals live mostly on trees. Such type of animals we can call arboreal animals. And examples of arboreal animals are monkeys, lemur, koala's bear, then chameleon, then birds, snake, and some spiders also. So all these animals live on trees. Such type of animals we can call arboreal animals. And this arboreal animals also show some adaptation. This adaptation help them to climb up and down on the trees. Okay, so let's look about their adaptation. The first adaptation of arboreal animals. Arboreal animals, some of the arboreal animals' body is so small with strong and elongated and muscular limbs. Limbs means their legs and arms. Okay, so they have a strong, elongated and muscular limbs. These limbs help them to climb or hold the branches of tree very tightly. That is the first adaptation of arboreal animals. Okay, arboreal animals have small body, but they have a strong, elongated and muscular limbs. These limbs help them to hold the branches very tightly. And the second adaptation of arboreal animals, some of the arboreal animals have clawed and sticky feet. What do you mean by clawed feet? Yes, clawed feet means we can see a sharp curved nails at the end of the toes. Such type of feet we can call the clawed feet. Okay, so this clawed and sticky feet help the arboreal animals to grip on the branches of trees. Okay, so second adaptation of arboreal animals, Some of the arboreal animals' feet is a clawed and sticky feet. This clawed and sticky feet help them or give a grip to to the branches of trees. Okay. Then the last adaptation of arboreal animals. Arboreal animals like monkey. Monkeys have a long and strong muscular tail. Using this tail, they can hold and they can easily swing from branch to branch. That is the last adaptation of arboreal animals. Arboreal animals' last adaptation is monkeys have long, elongated, strong, muscular tail. Using this tail, they can holding and swinging easily from branch to branch. Okay, so my dear children, these are the 3 adaptations of arboreal animals. Which are they? Yes, they have a small body with elongated, strong, muscular limb. Then the second adaptation is they have some of the arboreal animals have clawed and sticky feet that help them to grip the branches of trees. And the last adaptation is monkeys have long, strong, muscular tail. Using this tail, they can holding and swinging easily from branch to branch. So my dear children, today's topic is over. So let's revise today's topic. Okay. My dear children, first we discuss the second group of animal. Which is the second group of animal? Yes, aquatic animals. And aquatic animals also show 3 adaptations. First adaptation is most of them have fins or limbs. Using the fins and limbs, they can swim. And the second adaptation is their body shape help them to cut through water. Their body shape is a streamline shape. This streamline shape help them to swim easily and quickly. And the last 2 adaptation of aquatic animals, they have a special breathing organ. Fish breathing organ is gills. Whales and dolphin have lungs. Using their lungs, they breathe. So these are the 3 adaptations of aquatic animals. After that, we discuss the third group of animal. Third group of animal is, yes, amphibians. Amphibians also show 3 adaptation. The first adaptation of amphibians, they have a webbed feet. Using this webbed feet, they swim in water. And the second adaptation of amphibians, they have a moist skin. Using this moist skin, they breathe air in water, from this water. And when they live on land, they use their lungs. So, amphibians, for example, frogs have 2 breathing organs, moist skin and their lungs. And the last adaptation of amphibians such as frogs' back legs are so stronger than their front leg. So this strong back legs help them to jump on land. These are the 3 adaptations of amphibians. After we discuss the last group of animals. Which is the last group of animals? Yes, arboreal animals. Arboreal animals also show some adaptation. The first adaptation is most of them have a small body with elongated, strong and muscular limbs. Then the second adaptation is some of the arboreal animals have clawed and sticky feet that help them to grip the branches of trees. And the last adaptation of arboreal animals, monkeys have a long, strong and muscular tail. Using this tail, they can holding and swinging easily from branch to branch. So today we discuss all these animals adaptation. I hope all of them understood very well today's portion. Now all of you please open your notebook, write down today's notes. So my dear children, thank you. Have a nice day. Bye.